What I learned from my personal project is all about the Amazon VPC. I also learned how to SSH into a EC2 instance within a private subnet. For my demo today, I'm going to launch a public subnet and a private subnet within a new VPC. Um, Launch an EC2 instance in those one per subnet, and then I'm going to SSH into the private subnet and prove it has internet access. So to get started, we're going to go ahead and go over to VPC. We're going to need to allocate an elastic IP address. Will be allocated to our NAT gateway. That's what's going to give the private subnet access to the internet. So to do that, we just click this button right here, say allocate, close. Then you go to Launch Wizard because it makes it really easy to launch what you want to. So here is going to be our public IPs subnet mask, and then our private is right here. All we need to do on this page is go ahead and locate that elastic IP to the NAT gateway, and Amazon will take care of the rest. So I'm going to click Create VPC, and this will take just a second. So right now it's spinning up the public subnet, the private subnet. It's establishing an internet gateway so it can get out of the public subnet. And then it's also configuring a NAT instance for you and automatically setting up the routing tables and things so that the private subnet can get out to the internet. Okay, so it's all done setting up. I went ahead and spun up an EC2 instance, one in the public subnet and one in the private. And you can see that this one has a public IP address that I'll be able to SSH into, and the private one does not have that. So to get to the private, we're going to need to SSH into the public instance. So I've got a PuTTY set up with the right SSH key already. I just need to go ahead and grab the public IP address. So we'll just paste that right in there, hit load. Oh, actually, take that back. We're going to hit open. And I'm into my public one. So that part's not very hard. To get to the private one, we're going to need to go through the public one. And here is a command down at the bottom here that will go ahead and get my SSH key up to my public one. Now, normally you'll set up the public instance to automatically, when it's hit, forward you to where you need to go. But for the sake of this demo, we'll just put the SSH key up there so that we can SSH into the private one. So this command is using PuTTY to transfer the file. I'm giving it the path to my SSH key here. I'm giving it the path to the file I want to copy up to there. The name of the place I want to transfer it to there. So I'm going to need to switch out that IP address to the new one. That should work if everything goes as planned. So it should be up there now. Let's go ahead and see. And it is. So now we'll need to SSH, change the permissions first on that file. So now it's changed. Now I can go ahead and give the command to SSH into SSH-I and give the path to the file. And then the name, which is EC2 user at the private IP address. Oh, it's because I forgot the dash, the I and the dash I. Yes, I do. And I'm in. So you can see that my IP address has changed. I'm in the private one, and because VPC set up a NAT gateway instance to me, I have access to the internet already. I'll ping Google's DNS server. Show that, and that's it. I learned a lot more than what I've shown you here. I think it's important to develop a lifelong habit of learning, and I appreciated the opportunity.